daily update on Salesforce.com CRM. One of the things that we can tell here is that daily movement is getting a little bit extended. What a great bull rally it was off of these bottoms that we put in down here. And that's what that looks like. And we've, had some gaps. And the thing about it is we're short term headed into what we call a very good trading range. And we're going to come up here to the 200-day simple moving average, and that's going to be roughly 129.01 for now. One of the things that we like is buying here where it cleared the resistance level, so the drop down bid is an entry, and then we'll work our way up to that 129.012. That's the 200-day moving average MMTs at 90.82% overbought on the daily. Salesforce.com weekly bullish indicators. And what is bullish about it is, of course, every company is going to have to deliver a good quarter coming in. But so far, Salesforce was in a bear trend. It is now approaching its new bull trend cycle. Say bull trend cycle, MMTs. There you go. And why would that look like? Well, when you were below the 10-week, 4 weeks in a row, that is an automatic qualifier bear trend. Stockmarketfunding.com bear trend qualifier. And now the opposite happens when the 10 curls up and you got 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It takes 4 weeks to close above the 10-week to qualify a new bull trend cycle. Another thing that we'll point out to MMTs that it's a very good listed stock to trade. Right now, I'm drawing this diagonal trend line, and we are getting on the right side of the market, meaning that this whole base from right here, I'll just draw another freehand trend line right through there. There we go. And this is live. It's Saturday, 2/4/2012. StockMarketFunding.com, SMFMMTs. What I would like to show people, though, that Salesforce is getting on the right side of its downtrend, meaning that the right side would be an uptrend. Yes, it will have resistance levels there. That's the higher price level, right around the 134.95 handle. Of course, you're going to have the 50-week moving average. That's going to be a wall of resistance, just like it fell through this pink line. That's the 50-week moving average. That will be that wall of resistance, and that's going to come right into this little top that was right here. That goes across right there. And come Monday, when we trade it, we have to go through that resistance level. But when we do go through resistance level, we want to go through it with higher on balance volume within the price action structure. And that this is a resistance area. We would like to be buyers on that pullback, getting these drop down bids down here in this support level. High alert, Salesforce, CRM alert. We will have a CRM alert, options alert. Yes, we will. We'll have the equity alert. We do like buying at support level on any dips down in here that could happen from this weekly chart. Is we'll just snap over here, but that's the wall of resistance right there. The bullish thing is that buying on top of support level at the 100-week moving average at 118.83 would just be fine with us. The thing that we will note that lower blue line, that 10-week, is at 110.99. We also know that the weekly percent DS is at 46.5. And when Salesforce.com was making its all-time lows, the weekly percent DS was at 19.17. And so far, we're back to here now. And as we go into that resistance, we still have the weekly sell signal that it will have to work off. And it got pretty deep sell signal here on Salesforce.com. A lot of it was related to the earnings, And one of the things that I will point out is from this high over here to these lows right through here, that's where this whole lower end could have been. But right now, it's got a weekly ascending breakout, and the shorts have been buying to cover. So this was the high when things were going good for Salesforce in the earnings cycle and in calendar year beginning part of 2011. It had great breakouts, and then it broke right here with the broader market and had been in a downtrend. And we are about to close on support levels above that whole downtrend level. And as we move through here on this weekly level, we're going to be focusing on where we're buying at, and we're going to be focusing the fact that we could buy around 120.50 on a drop down. It hit support and bounce up here to test that range. And if we keep burning, we'll trade it right up to the 50-week. We would have our profit objective at the 50-week moving average. Special feature on Salesforce.com. Not to mention, it's an alert service. But here's the most important thing that we can share with you is we feel that the option alert service is a primary service. Always is. And that's trading the calls. So if you're looking for a weekly, knowing that Salesforce had a closing level of 124.10, you'd throw in that 125 put right here. And this is a weekly put option. That's the low of the price. It only has, the high was 745 and the low was 270. We'll enjoy making a market looking at that. If we drop down to support and they take the premium out of the high on this call is 543. The low was $1.42 down here. So we would be a buyer on the dip on that 120 call strike price as it came down. One of the things that we also be looking at is if we were to have, we'll be looking at a 120 put below the market at 104 to go along with this weekly chart on Salesforce. We are breaking out of that downtrend as of right here. This is where we broke the weekly downtrend.